Good morning. We're getting some breakfast. The kids are sitting right here with their cousins. So they're doing the Mickey churro waffles today. And then I got fruit, sausage, and bacon, some coffee, and a little apple juice to go with it. I'm really excited to try these waffles. Everyone's been talking about how delicious they are. What's she doing?
Let's make sure. All three of them.
Oh, that's really... Where's Colin? Oh, on the steps. Yeah, of course. So we just finished up with breakfast and we were going to head to the kids club, but it doesn't open until 9 and it's only 7:55 or something. Our days have started so early because of the time change. So they have set this up. It looks like it's maybe Frozen related. The mountains out the windows are just absolutely gorgeous. We are officially in Alaska. We had been in Canada for the past couple of days. Nora and I have Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Well, she has Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, but I'm going to take her at 11:30. So we're wasting time, or just enjoying time, I should say, for the next couple of hours. Apparently there's a coloring party or something down here, maybe in the French Quarter. So I think we're going to go see and check that out because that would be fun. The girls have decided apparently to take a nap in a bar. The French Quarter Lounge, which is right before you get to Tiana's restaurant. It's very cute. The only other ship that we've sailed on is the Disney Dream, and the Disney Dream is quite a bit larger than the Disney Wonder, and I have seen the pros and cons to both throughout the course of this trip, having a bit of a larger ship and having a bit of a smaller ship. One of the pros, I think, of having a bit of a smaller ship is that I feel like it just feels so much less full of people. You know, as we're exploring, there are so many places that we'll find in little nooks and crannies that are really, really quiet, which can be really nice. I do remember doing that also on the Dream, but it feels like it's more prevalent with the fewer guests here on the Wonder. So I don't know, just something to note. We're in the D Lounge. We're doing some family coloring thing because we've all been up since 4 a.m. and this is the first event of the day at 8:30 a.m. Okay, that was yours yesterday.
Pretty good. Mm-hmm. Libby's, of course, you know, she tries very hard. She did great.
That's really good.
Yeah. We got Zoe. She called it Moofly. It was
gosh.
a little long-lost cousin. Chris.
Looks like some Salvador Dali.
And then he left. He's done.
Wait, you should make that your phone background. This is my brother-in-law, Chris. You've probably never met him on these vlogs. He is very grumpy, but secretly having a great time.
When's the coloring start?
Yeah, he wants to color.
This is all frozen all day.
The boys' table is really going strong. We're heading to go work out, and Simon's coming with us,
Why you gotta pick on my shoes?
and he's wearing Crocs to work out.
Can I get a beer?
Sure. We just finished up at the gym and it was so relaxing. We just came back to get freshened up, and Riley's opening a beer, so I guess that's
I earned it. Just thinking about this the whole workout.
it was beautiful to see out and see.
Yeah, you're at the very front of the ship.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. The gym was like so relaxing, and it was definitely like full of people, but not overly crowded at all. It was very, very relaxing. I felt like I got a really good workout in, and then afterwards I did some like deep stretching because my whole body has just felt so tight from travel. So all in all, it was amazing. Really enjoyed that experience. That's the first time that we've worked out on any of our cruises.
Yeah. It's the first time I worked out in like a week too. So it felt good.
It felt really nice.
You looked really good in there.
What?
You looked really good in there.
Oh. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That first sip of like a cold drink after you work out, your body's like,
normally,
oh, we're doing this now. We're not working out anymore.
I think normally the first cold drink you have to after you work out is maybe not
No, athletes always do this.
Michelob Light or whatever that is.
This is it's a light.
Plans for the rest of the day. Well, first of all, I'm wearing this shirt, which is super cute and from my shop, Blue Limb Design. Nora has the same one on today. A Violet Comfort Colors pocket tee with castle with bow. Can you see it? So we're about to go get Nora and see if Colin wants to stay in the kids club while we get Nora, because her slot for Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique is here in 25 minutes and I'm so excited. I am feeling kind of, I don't know what the right word is, like sentimental or kind of sad, because this might be the last time she ever does it.
Yeah, you have to be under...
You have to be under 12, but a lot of, you know, kids get older and then they don't necessarily want to, that's not the activity that they most want to do necessarily. So I don't know, she's only 5. We might still have like one more chance for it in the next few years, but her cousin Zoe is not that much older than her, and Zoe had no interest in doing it. She was like, that's for little kids, and it just kind of was like, oh my gosh. Nora's slipping through our fingers. So anyway, she's still very much into princesses, and I think she's going to really enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be really fun. She did do it once before, a couple years ago, in Disney World in Cinderella Castle, and she loved the experience. So she's really looking forward to doing it today. So this might be her last time ever, which I just want to enjoy the experience and get some pictures of her, and just very cute. So we'll see what princess she wants to do. I did bring 3 princess dresses. I brought Rapunzel, Elsa, and Belle, which we own all of them. And so I already told her, like, if she wants to do one of those princesses, that's totally fine, but like, we're not going to get a duplicate dress. And she's like, well, I really want to get a dress from there. And I'm like, well, then you have to choose a different princess from one of those 3. So we were saying it would be really cute if she did Anna from Frozen, because tonight they're doing some Frozen stuff. So, but if she wants to do Elsa...
And you get to meet Anna and Elsa tonight, so it would be really good.
Oh, it would be real, yeah. So that's the update. It's been a nice morning. The very early mornings, honestly, have been a little dicey because with the time change, it's really kind of like bizarre. We are all, as a family, like wide awake around 5 a.m., and that's just really, really early. And breakfast starts at 7, unless you do like the continental room service breakfast, but they only offer like Danishes, toast, donuts, whatever. So it's not like a real full meal. But we did get to try the churro Mickey waffles. I've never had those, and they were remarkable.
Really, really great.
So good. So all that to say, it's like the morning time is like funny. We like looked at our watches, it wasn't even 9, and we had been up for 4 hours.
Yeah, and the time changed again this morning. We went back an hour. So people at breakfast were like, he was like, we got up at 4:30 and didn't know what to do, so we came down here for coffee, and then we looked at my watch and it was 3:30. So it's like you're fighting for your life.
It's really the time change thing I did not anticipate, and it's like confusing. I mean, you can always just open up the Disney Cruise app and it will say ship time, and then you know what the time is. But the guy at dinner last night was telling us how your device, if you have it to auto set, it won't do it correctly, and that has been the case. Like, our phones do not know where we are. Anyway, so let's go get Nora and do Bibbidi Bobbidi.
Yeah, can't wait to see her. I hope she's Anna.
I hope she chooses Anna. But if we push it too hard, she won't want to. So we have to just sort of like.
There's just a lot of elves. I haven't seen one Anna.
I saw one little girl who had gone to Bibbidi Bobbidi yesterday who was dressed as Anna, and she was so precious. Anyway, that's the update. It's been a lovely day. It's beautiful. It's freezing cold, but really pretty. And just every time I look outside, it looks like a painting. It's so beautiful.
The sun's up all the time too.
Yeah, it never gets dark. It's bizarre. It's just so different. We're so far from where we live. When you look at the map, it's remarkable how far we are.
Yeah. Can we get some CST, Central Standard Times, in the chat?
Is that something people say?
No. I miss the Central Standard Time, my time. And also, in Vancouver, the sun is up all the time too.
At this time of year, it's up a lot.
And then it's darker. It's just so different than what I'm used to.
Okay, let's go do Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. We found Bibbidi Bobbidi. All right, Nora, let's go ahead and go in. It's almost your time. Hello. Nora, what princess did you choose?
Anna.
So we have the enchanted, that it's a bun with a tiara or with a bow. We have the curly messy bun with the flowers, or the pixie magic, that it's a ponytail with pink hair or multicolored hair with the flowers. You want the unicorn hair? Perfect. So we are going to do this one.
Okay. I knew she'd choose that.
Unicorn here.
Hi. I was a
What about a Bibbidi Bobbidi mustache?
No.
No? You want me to put it in your hair? Yes? So do you want some Bibbidi Bobbidi bangs? No? I think you will look better in your ponytail, right?
It's gonna look so good.
Yes, do you want to wear it?
And she lives in Netherlands. And she has a very best friend. Do you know his name? No. His name is Peter Pan. Peter Pan and Tinkerbell are very best.
Put a little bit
They are always together. They fly in the sky and they help many children.
And I think now you're looking so beautiful.
Very, very nice.
For a princess portrait for your
So beautiful. Okay, let's show you a beautiful name. Say like this.
Wow! Like you keep your feet out straight in front
Let's
of
show you
you.
a beautiful name, mommy.
Oh, they're gorgeous, Nora. I love them.
Why do be better for you?
One very special wish. Rule number 2 is that you cannot wish to fly. Because we don't want you to fly away. We want you to stay here and enjoy the rest of your cruise with your family, right? And rule number 3 is that you cannot ever wish to be beautiful. Do you know why? Because you are already so beautiful, princess. Always remember that, okay? Are you ready to make your wish? Yeah? Can you help me hold it just like a magic here? Put it all the way back in your forehead and just close your eyes. Think about your very special
It is so sweet.
Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, a beautiful princess I make you. May all of your dreams and wishes come true. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Do you fell asleep, princess? Are you asleep? Oh, you're awake. Perfect. Princess, so now it's time to show your Bobbidi Boo. Look at you. Whoa. Whoa, princess. Can you see all the pixie dust in your hair? Do you like it? Yeah, you look amazing. And now
Nora, what did you think about that?
Good.
It was really good. Where are we going right now?
To show my cousins and my family.
You're gonna go show all of them this beautiful outfit you have on?
And I have unicorn hair.
Yeah.
Look at those icebergs. The icebergs out there?
Oh, the ice cubes.
Oh.
Mommy, ice cube.
Yeah, I see the ice cubes.
Is that big?
I just woke up from a very nice nap and my whole family is still sleeping, but I am heading to my spa treatment and I am so excited.
And I'm sure our guests and Olaf could use some cooling down after all that dancing we just did.
And sun and all things hot.
Oh, did you know that they have ice cream here and it comes in chocolate? Oh, I love chocolate!
Hello, I just got back from the spa. I cannot wait to tell you about it. That was the best spa experience I have ever had in my entire life. It was so long. It was nearly 3 hours long. It's almost 8 o'clock right now and I got there at 4:30 and we probably started right around 5. So I am going to try to do my makeup while I talk to you because we have dinner in 20 minutes. And currently there's the Frozen deck party going on, but Colin didn't want to go. It is very cold up there. Nora did want to go. So I said, why don't I stay here? I have got to get ready for dinner because I just went to the spa and I'm like, I was planning on taking a shower, but I'm not going to have time to take a shower. So instead, I just washed my face and brushed my teeth and we're just going to do the best we can. But it's worth being maybe a little bit of a hot mess for dinner tonight because it was honestly the best spa experience I have ever had. So the spa is called what's called Senses Spa, but the treatment that I booked is called Alone Time. And what appealed to me about it, I'm going to plug in my straightener, my hair's kind of wacky after a massage and the jacuzzi, and I'll tell you about all of it. So what appealed to me about it was that it was not just a massage, you got some extra time. So what happened was I went in and I met with my provider who was named Christine, and she was absolutely amazing. I'm going to go ahead and use the Il Makiage foundation tonight. I typically do the Jones Road Beauty What the Foundation 99% of the time, but I'm breaking out pretty bad right now just from traveling and hormones, and so I'm just going to go in with this. It's more of a full coverage. It will make me feel a little bit more confident because I really don't like when my skin is looking rough. So anyway, I met Christine. She was lovely. And we went back to my treatment room and it's astonishing. Like just walking into it, it's just so beautiful. You can see the mountains and just the scenery is just so beautiful. And then it was a 2-part treatment room. I didn't get any... Daddy's coming back in just a minute. I didn't get any footage of the secondary room. I only got footage of the one room. So the one room is had a big jacuzzi tub in it, and she had drained it, cleaned it, and refilled it for my arrival. And then when I was leaving, she was draining it again, which is nice. And had a big lounger and heat lamps on the walls, so it was just really cozy. And then big picture windows so that you could see out into the scenery, which is like stunning, gorgeous, unbelievable. It looks like a painting. So we went over all of my aches and pains, and I was like, I just get a lot of headaches, tension headaches from my neck being tight, and I said, I have scoliosis, so my lower back gets tight. And she smiled and said, I actually have scoliosis too. And she said, I know exactly where your pain is. And she pointed on her body to like her IT band, like her hips, which is exactly where my pain with my scoliosis is. And I was like, yes, that's exactly where. And she was like, I'll get you all set up. So she's like, the first thing we're going to do is you get to do about 20 minutes in the jacuzzi. And she had fresh water there for me. And then she said, after the jacuzzi, you can take a shower. You do the jacuzzi in your bathing suit. She said, after the jacuzzi, you can take a shower. And they had Elemis products. They had the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. And she's like, you can rinse off. I didn't wash my hair, but you could have. And then we'll start the massage. So I brought my Kindle with me. It's my favorite place I've ever read in my life. It was so relaxing. And I read several chapters of my book. I'm reading One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune, which is a book I really... Where are you going? And get your water, which is a book that has... I like Carly Fortune books is what I'm trying to say. And it's been a very sweet and easy and fun read for this trip. So I read a few chapters of that while I was in the jacuzzi. And then she said, once the jets go off, that's the signal to get out and take a shower if you'd like, and then change into a robe. Oh, you want to do your magnetiles? Do you want me to pull this table out so you can do it on this table?
No.
You don't? This table would make it a lot easier. Let me move it. Beep, 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 beep.
Magnet tiles.
Magnet tiles. Okay, let's put it over here where you'll have a little bit of space. Mommy won't bump you. Here. This little micro magnetile set has been such a win.
Yeah.
So she said once the jets go off, that'll be the indication that it's time to get in the shower if you would like to get in the shower. And then you'll have a few minutes to rinse off, take a shower, then you'll change into your robe, and then I'll come back in and we'll start the massage process. And I loved it because at no part did I feel rushed at all. It was like so relaxing. So I read my book for a while in the jacuzzi, the jets went off, I made my way out, rinsed off with the body wash, which smelled incredible. And that was like so nice. And then she came in and said, are you ready? I had the opportunity to get a drink of water. And then she, this guy right here is giving me the most trouble. Then she said, okay, so I got settled into the massage bed, and she has a gift. Like, that massage was so absolutely wonderful. And I said to her when we were like halfway through, I said, this is the best massage I've ever gotten. And she said, I get that a lot. She was really, really humble and kind about it. But I said, you really have a gift. And she was like, a lot of people say that. And I was like, you really, really do. It was just so relaxing. She knew exactly where to massage my little scoliosis points. And she also did such a good job of getting, I'm going to let that kind of bake on there for a second to try to get rid of this lighting is harsh, I know, for you guys, but it's actually not bad for doing makeup. This is just a little bronzer. So anyway, amazing, 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 amazing massage. She was lovely and wonderful. There were hot stones involved. There were aromatic oils involved. There were, she dry brushed my skin. She was like stretching my shoulder while doing a massage. It was just amazing. Every aspect of it was incredible. And I really, really enjoyed it. And I felt so relaxed and it just felt so good. So that went on for, I don't know, at least an hour, if not longer. I don't really know. I was in my own little world. And then when that wrapped up, she said, take a few minutes to stretch in the massage bed. Don't rush out. But once you're ready to get out, put on your robe and come back into the room with the jacuzzi. So I went back in there and we talked through, and she was like, how was everything? And I said, again, I'm like, this is the best massage I've ever had in my life. You are so amazing. I absolutely loved it. She said, thank you so much. And then she said, would you like a cup of tea? And I said, yes, please. And they had a selection of like the very high-end Twinings teas that come in those little kind of like mesh sachets. And so I had a cup of Earl Grey tea, and she asked me how I took it, and it was just like perfection. So I laid there on that lounge bed and read a few more chapters in my robe with the heat lamps on. It was so warm and cozy. I was so relaxed after the massage. I looked out and watched like the glaciers going by and enjoyed my tea. And then she came back and she was like, I just want to recommend a few products to you based on, you know, what we talked about today, which that's really common. And honestly, normally on the intake form, I will write, like at any other spa, I write, please no upsells, because at the end of a massage, I don't want to be upsold. Oh, that's really cool. Wow, I didn't know you could do that. But I was in like, I'm in my cruise headspace, so I was like, oh yeah, tell me everything. And I ended up buying every single product that she recommended. It was 4 different products from Elemis. They all smelled amazing. One was like a body wash. One was like a rosemary muscle relaxer. I don't know, a scrub.
Was that Evergreen one? Was that Evergreen one?
Did it drop on the floor? So I don't know what got into me, but I bought them all. I'll show them to you later. They all just smelled so good, and I just was like, I have to have them. And I will say that I will totally use it when I get home and just be like, oh, this reminds me of being on the cruise and getting that amazing massage. So that's kind of fun, you know. I'll enjoy that for a few months, you know. Going back home is always a little bleak there for a second after being pampered on a luxury cruise ship. So I will be really happy to have some beautiful Elemis products to enjoy and remember my incredible afternoon. So if you're going on a cruise and you want to do what I think is like the best thing on the whole cruise is I don't know if I want this color. It is called Alone Time, and it is just remarkably nice. Like, remarkably nice. I keep saying remarkable today. I guess I can't think of another word. Profoundly nice. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Amazing. I didn't even mention what was my favorite part. I'm remembering because I'm brushing my hair, and it's tangly because at the end of the massage, she undid my hair. Oh, that's neat. And she like massaged my scalp and did like these like played with my hair, and like I went to another planet of relaxation. It was so lovely. I'm gonna set my makeup before I do my hair. This little thing comes everywhere with me. I am going to use a small bit of dry shampoo because I really feel like I needed to take a shower, you know, after a massage when oils have like kind of gotten into your hair, but I don't have time, and it's truly okay because, as I've mentioned, it was like literally the best afternoon ever. It was so relaxing. And then after all was said and done, I ended up chatting with Christine for, I don't know, we probably stood there chatting for 30 minutes. I don't know if I was her last client. I was surprised that she had the kind of time that she had to just chat with me. But I learned all about her. She's from Manila in the Philippines, and she's going back in just a few weeks for a little while, and then she has renewed her contract, and she said it's really alarming going between the weather in the Philippines and the weather in Alaska. She's like, it's so hot and so humid there, and then I come here and it's like, you know, completely different. So we had a really interesting conversation just all about that, and I just really liked her in general. She had just a really pleasant personality, and she was easy to talk to and personable, and she wasn't like real salesy. That's probably why I was like, yeah, I'll buy all of it, because I was like, you're just really easy to, I just really liked her. They do include, you pay an auto 18% gratuity, but then I gave her some extra gratuity because she deserved it. It was such an amazing experience all the way around. Hi. In just a minute. Okay, so for Frozen night, I brought this dress. This is from Quinn's Big Shock. I thought it was a really pretty kind of Frozen-esque color. This lighting is not great, but Colin's playing Magnetiles. And I also brought this cardigan, also from Quinn's, that I'm going to put on because obviously it's too cold to be in spaghetti straps on this beautiful evening. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Nora changed into her Elsa dress for dinner tonight. I would love to get a picture of Nora and I with Elsa and Anna's. I really like it without the cardigan, but it's simply too cold without the cardigan. So we're gonna head to dinner now. We're at Triton's again for dinner, but it's Frozen night, so they changed out the menus. So everything's just a little bit different. And then here's the dessert menu for tonight. So cute. The very first night I ordered a Shirley Temple because I've been on this huge Shirley Temple kick. It's very weird, but I just have been really into them. And now every night they bring me one. But here's the dessert menu. There's some different drinks. Everything sounds really delicious. My mother-in-law ordered this espresso martini and my sister-in-law ordered the creme brulee martini. And I want to see what they think because they both sound like they would be a really good nightcap. The cousins have gotten their desserts. Colin got a Mickey bar. Zoe got an apple cake. Nora and Libby got brownie sundaes. And then the adults we just ordered. But you'll never see Colin happier. Do you like it? We adults just got our desserts and I decided to get two because I couldn't decide between them. So this is a chocolate raspberry tart and then this is some kind of pancake with a creamy lingonberry jam or something. I'm not sure exactly, but I was intrigued. So we're gonna try them. And then Riley got the apple. We're like the last people in the restaurant tonight, so I could actually show you this mosaic without accidentally filming people while they're trying to enjoy their meal. But it's really beautiful. Nora and I just took some pictures together, but now she's getting some on her own. She switched into her Elsa dress. It kind of looks like a monkey. So there's our monkey towel animal.
That trees.
And we got a little something about maintenance. Let's see.
Oh, maintenance.
Oh, they're just doing a little bit of maintenance out on our veranda. And then we got our Sweet Dreams chocolates.
Whoa, maintenance.
That just means like touching up paint and stuff. So I said I would show you guys what I got from the spa. Here's my little bag of goodies. So I actually got this complimentary.
Where's Daddy?
Let's turn the lights on so it's a little easier to see. So she presented 4 products to me and this was one of them. And although it smelled amazing and it was so nice, it's a scrub. I said, I don't need the scrub, but then I said, I'll take the other 3, and she said, I'll give you this one complimentary. So I'm not sure if they were doing a deal or what, but I was very appreciative because it's a very nice product. All this Elemis stuff really is. This is called Cool Down Body Wash, and she said it has magnesium in it, and it's very relaxing if you use it at night. And you put it has arnica in it too. So she said use it at night in the shower, and it really helps your muscles relax. It will help you sleep. And I said, that sounds great.
Glitter out my hair.
Yeah, we can do a bath tonight, okay?
And
So I picked this up. And then,
instructions.
oh yeah, those are the instructions. Then this is a body massage gel that has like menthol in it or something, rosemary.
Guys, you want to go up?
What did they get today? What did we get?
A monkey.
Oh, it's a monkey hanging from a tree.
Yeah. And then this was wonderful. She used this on me, and it's like a rosemary muscle-ease body oil. She said it's super potent, so you can mix it with another body oil or a body lotion if you don't want to use it super strong. But she put it all over my back, and it made my back feel so relaxed. So those are the things that I picked up. They were a pretty penny, but it was a bit of a treat yourself moment today for me, and I will think about...
Open this chocolate.
Sure, I will think about that amazing experience every time I use these products.
I have.
We just got back from dinner, and on the way from dinner back to our stateroom, Nora and I did get a couple of pictures together, and then she got some alone, which are going to be really, really cute. I'm looking forward to them. It's about 10:30 now. These late dinners, we get back and like kids are bathing right now, but like they need to go to bed even after long naps today. So today has been an absolutely wonderful day from the beginning to the end. It's just been really, really great. And that spa experience that I had is something I'll remember truly for the rest of my life. It was so wonderful. So thank you for being here with us today. Tomorrow we have our first port of call, which is Icy Strait Point, and we will be disembarking early in the morning for an 8 a.m. whale watching excursion. Just our family of 4 are going on that. We had originally planned on our Juno day to go on this very long 5+ hour excursion that included beach combing, hiking the rainforest, whale watching, and all kinds of things. And as this trip progressed, we realized that that was going to be a bit too much to ask of our kids, and instead we're just doing a 2-hour whale watching excursion on a boat, and I think that that will actually be really enjoyable and fun for all of us. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow in the morning, and then we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. Surely after that they will need a nap. I mean, today they took a 4-hour nap. Yesterday Colin napped for 6 hours. I think just the overstimulation and all of the goings on of the ship, they're just super tired. We are too. We've been napping too. So no, no, I get it. I totally get it. Dinner tonight was actually pretty good. Usually the themed nights, like pirate night dinner, is always a little bit dicey in my opinion, and I had heard that frozen night dinner was like not the best as far as in comparison to the rest of the ship's offerings, like the other nights, which I do agree. The other nights I think have been superior, but it was still really yummy and we really enjoyed it. And that raspberry chocolate tart mousse thing that I had for dessert was fantastic. I loved that. So we're gonna get some good sleep, and I will see you in the morning for our Icy Strait Point day. Thanks again for being here. Make sure to like and comment and subscribe and turn on the bell for notifications, because I have a lot more of these types of vlogs coming. Good night. Thank you again for watching this video. If you haven't already, I would really, really love and appreciate if you would check out my online shop, which is blairlamdesign.com. I'll make sure to leave a link below in the description box so you can just have easy access there. I have tons of really fun tees and sweatshirts and lots of Disney inspired designs, so I would love for you to go ahead and take a look.